It has been hard. It has been slow. It has been laden. It has been much. It has been great. And it has been grievous. But I need you to tell somebody, I don't care how thick, I don't care how hard, I don't care how heavy, I don't care how difficult, I don't care how stupid, I don't care how laden, I don't care how great, I don't care how much the enemy has tried to send weapons against you. Tell them none of them, none of them, none of them, none of them. It still won't work. It may be difficult, but it won't work. It may be hard, but it won't work. It may get a little thick, but it won't work. It may even be stupid. That's so stupid for the enemy to try to attack you with that. But it won't work. Look at somebody and tell them, I know it's been difficult, but it won't work. I know it's been real hard, but it won't work. Come on, tell the truth and shame the devil. I know that was kind of stupid, but it won't work. I know it's kind of heavy, but it won't work. I know it's real grievous. It makes you grieve, but it won't work. I know it's been kind of thick up in your house, but it won't work. I know it's kind of thick up in the church right now. I know it's kind of heavy up in the church right now. I know it's kind of difficult to do what God has assigned you to do and do it with a smile. But God said it won't work. Why won't it work? Because I'm so glad that the one that created the weapon is the one that has my future in his hands. The one that created the one that created the weapon. Slap somebody upside the head and tell them God is still in control. See, sometimes we forget that God created the devil. Oh, I wish I had somebody. I wish I had somebody. You know those demons that used to be angels? God created them angels. And if God is the creator, then surely, I said surely, he wouldn't allow what he created to take over his righteous ones. He wouldn't put more on you than you're able to bear. Tell somebody God is still in control. God is still in control. God is still in control. God controls the devil. God controls everything that's attacking you. God controls the blacksmith that made the weapon. God controls the one that brought the thing against you, because God controls everything. He's still in control. But in order for God to see what we're working with, every now and then he got to send you through a fight. Because talk is cheap. But your actions actions speak louder than your words. And every now and then, God needs to see what you're working with. I know you said you're strong, but I need to see how strong. I know you said you're saved, but I gotta see how saved. I know you said you're rich, but I gotta see how rich you really want to be. I want to see that if I send you through hell, you'll keep on going. Tell somebody, God's trying to see what you're really working with. God has a way of exposing us in order to make us better. God has a way of letting us see the real us. Oh, I ain't got nobody in here right now. You come on, see, we thought you had it all together until this last thing hit you. Now we see another side of you. You're not as much of a prayer warrior as you thought. You're not much of a fast as you thought. Yeah, you're not as saved as you thought. And God has a way of bringing us back down to realize that we need Him. We depend on Him. Because if we ain't got Him, we can't do nothing. God has a way of pulling down our ego. You come under and keeping us humble. Because when you humble yourself, it's a sign that you really need God. God don't need nobody that's got it all together. God don't need nobody that don't need Him. God can't deal with a proud vessel. God can't deal with nobody that won't let Him show Him the way. Tell somebody, I don't know about you, but I need God. God has a way of sending us through a fight and a test so we can realize at the end of the day, God, I need you. Look at somebody and tell them, I really need God. Tell them I need Him right now. I can't go home without God today. I can't go to work tomorrow without God. I can't raise my kids without God. I'll be an abusive parent if it ain't for God. I'll have my kids doing any and everything if it ain't for God. Can't be a good wife if it ain't for God. Can't be a good husband if it's not for God. I can't operate in ministry if God don't help me. I'll never be who God put me on this earth to be if He don't help me every step of the way. I need God. You think you need some money, but you really need God. I wish I had somebody. You think you need a friend, but you really need God. You think you need a man, but you really need God. You think you need another job, but what you really need is God. You think you need a new car, but you really need God. You think you need a new house, but you really need God. You think you need a woman that'll act right, but what you really need is God. Because if you get God, you get everything else. Tell somebody, I need more of God. Tell them I needs me some more God. I needs me some more God. If I get God, I'll have the right attitude. If I get just a little more God, I'll talk right. If I can just get a little more God, I'll act right. If I can get a little more God, I can be more anointed. If I can get a little more God, I'll know how to treat people. If I can get a little more God, I'll pray instead of cussing folk out. If I can get a little more God, I can put my plate away when I need to consecrate myself. If I get a little more God, I can separate from the weed and the dope. I can can stop smoking cigarettes. I can stop drinking. I can stop going to the club. If I just get a little more God, I won't be so religious. If I get a little more God, I won't think I got it all together. I just need a little more God. Tell somebody, I need more of God. I need more of God. I need more of God. I thought it was a man. I thought that would get me together, but I really need God. I thought this new job would really make me feel all the way cold, but what I really need is more of God. I thought that if I moved to another neighborhood that everything would be fine, but the truth of the matter is I still feel the same way, because I don't need stuff. I need God. I need him to deal with me on the inside. I need him to wash me and purge me. I need him to create in me a clean heart. I need him to renew the right spirit on the inside of me. I need him to teach me how to love those that hate me. I need him to teach me how to walk upright every day. I need him to teach me. I need him to show me the way at least I fall astray. I